All right, so we have another match on Forest Colony.
Shocker.
I feel like we might get a lot of those today, but these have been good syncs so far. Okay, so we have SiG starting on water side. They are sending their light mechs out to scout, and we have RJF starting tower side. Let's get in and get some loadouts quick.
From SiG, it looks like they brought 4 Dragon Slayers, 2 Cataphract 3Ds, 1 Hunchback, I believe that's the 4H, and 4 Jenner Fs. This will give them a lot of range potential. I'm curious what they're running that 4H. It could be Gauss just for the range. And they've got the Brawling Jenners.
Whereas it looks like RJF is running almost exclusively Cataphracts and Shadowhawks. They seem to have gone for the more heavies, less assaults approach. I don't think they have any assaults, actually.
So, RJF has moved up into the mining town defensible position. They sent their lights to the boat quickly, but the entirety of SiG committed to the water, and that forced all of RJF's lights back.
Yep, so right now...
Looks like none of them took any serious hits from the snipers, just some rushes of laser fire.
Yep, percentages are looking good from both sides. A fairly good arty strike goes down, knocks one of the RJF players in a Shadowhawk down to 68% in his mech. SiG is pushing out through the water. This is one of those 2 strategies that we kind of talked about, being able to move out and get decent lines and hopefully go for a good push. RJF is holding at the radio tower, jump sniping with those Cataphracts and Shadowhawks, as they should. That's the optimal location for those mechs. See a couple arty strikes go down in the water against SiG, but SiG is committing to this push. They're pushing across the water, trying to take as little damage as possible. Great dodge on an arty strike there by one of the SiG players. And so what happens now is that SiG is going to get better cover and better lines than their opponent. It's way harder to jump snipe from that mining town and that ridge into your own sort of spawn area than it is to jump snipe them if you're, say, at Arch. So this is going to turn into an interesting battle. We actually see RJF is actually moving out from the ridge, and they are pushing down back towards their base. I believe that is... Let me check those mechs. They are pushing down towards SiG now. They're moving along the left side towards C2, and they're actually getting pretty close. SiG has moved back out into the water and are taking shots at the few remaining mechs up by radio tower, but there are a lot of mechs from RJF pushing around behind them into the water, and SiG is having to back away and dodge these arty strikes while taking fire from what looks like both sides.
This is actually a really good counter push from RJF. They acknowledged that their position wasn't good, and they immediately did something about it. They also pushed out. They had the right side mounted, so that's a stronger push side for them. And now SiG is trying to fight off the left side of this rock, and that's...
Yeah, you have to
I think that's a losing proposition for them right now,
with
unless
these
they get some
Dragon
good strikes in.
You have to expose these like your entire side to get shots going, but now they're pushing back into the water trying to get shots on the few mechs that are coming down from ridge. Undone Jin for SiG goes down, and that puts SiG at a disadvantage. They are down a Dragon Slayer. RJF is pushing in. SiG has a few mechs that are back behind the boat in D3, but otherwise they are taking a lot of damage here, and another SiG player goes down at the same time as Lego Pirate takes a kill on an RJF player. This is a fairly good brawl. Looks like they're both trying to stay able to use their PPCs, but you see a really good push from RJF. RJF is up.
RJF is now up 4-1.
4-1. This is a great push from them. RJF is now swinging around the boat. Some of SiG mechs are waiting behind, trying to get as much cover and damage on them as they can. But it's 1-5, and this is getting to the point of no return for SiG. Once you get to that 4 to 5 mech lead, it's hard to come back. And RJF is just kind of continuing this push, doing well with their torso twists, taking good shots. Lots of arty going down, trying to catch these mechs as they move, but another kill for RJF. 2 kills for RJF, both from the same player. 3 kills. Another one goes down for SiG, and it's 2-8 for SiG.
What they've noticed is actually some of these Cataphracts from RJF, they're brawlers, not snipers.
That's true. We see medium laser, UAC 20. Wow, I have never seen that.
5
yeah,
with an AC-20.
It's not clan time yet. We see 2 medium lasers, an AC-20, and a UAC 5 on this Cataphract 3D. I have not seen that build ever. But current score is 3-8. We still have all of the light mechs up for SiG, and SiG's light pack is very good, but Shadow Ronin goes down. They've only got a couple mechs left. Sace is almost cored out. Sace goes down, and it looks like this is going to be RJF's game. They are going to take this. Wow. That is some crazy builds. So we've got Cataphracts. Yeah, it looks like almost all of these Cataphracts are running AC-20 UAC. And then, oh no, we've got a PPC AC-5 one here. Wow,
looks like
that's
RJF's
interesting.
strategy was to have a couple of snipers just up there trading, but they knew that section wasn't good enough to have all of the Cataphracts up there, because there's just not enough room on that hill for them. But by going up there, they shielded all of the brawlers from taking damage from either strikes or just direct fire. And when their enemy got close enough, they used the faster speed just to close in and lock them down.
So RJF takes that game with what looks like 3 Jenners. Is that 8 Cataphracts and a Shadowhawk? And that Shadowhawk was, I believe, triple AC2.